The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
And I was like, yes, hi. I was so excited.
Oh, we said hi. Let me get that hi again.
Okay, hi.
A guy get to a point and he asks you to marry him, he really wants to marry you.
Mm-hmm. He ready.
Like he really feels like, you know what, she's the one. She's the one.
You already getting the goods. You got to pay for it. Bring me the ring and get on one knee.
Okay.
Or two.
You need time to observe someone and really get a sense of how well do they treat you, how well do they handle adversity.
You're not the one because you don't have the grit, the perseverance. You ain't really want me because you ready to give up. Because I said no. Nah, you shouldn't have asked. But since I said no, now it's your job to stay in the game and try to fight for it.
Boy, on 5 Heartbeats, where you make the announcement you're going solo at the awards ceremony.
What up, what up, what up? And happy One Eye Shut Day. Welcome to the dopest podcast out there. The podcast that talks about many topics from the perspective of 3 married couples. Brought to you by DefyLife.com. You can listen to us at DefyLifePods.com, Spotify, iTunes, and any of the other popular podcast platforms. I'm glad to be back, y'all. I wasn't here last week. I definitely missed you. And so not being here last week made 2 weeks for me because we took a break for Thanksgiving. Some of us traveled, blah, blah, blah. So it is good to be back. We have another great topic planned to talk about, and it's just in time for the holidays. And so if you are a gift giver, you might want to listen intently. There's some things that we're going to say tonight that might help you. It might get you out the doghouse this year for the first time. But before we get started, as usual, we're going to go around and check in with everybody, see how they're doing, what their word of the day is. And so tonight, we're going to do ladies first. Yeah, ladies first. Yeah, at that point, somebody was supposed to play Queen Latifah, ladies first for me. Al, come on.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh.
And I usually
first.
have it queued
ladies
up.
First.
But tonight I didn't.
I'm just saying, y'all sleeping. But it's all right. It's all right. All right, Ladine.
I had to say something, didn't I? You were supposed to go with Keita first. Keita was popping tonight. She was ready tonight. You were supposed to go with Keita first. You were supposed to get her in there.
She picked the right person.
I really had decided, but I heard your voice.
All right, what is happening? I don't know. I'm having a good. I was tired all day. I woke up. I did not have a good day today. I didn't want to talk to anybody today, and I don't know. I just, again, like always get that good energy from these people on this show, and it is just, it's great. So yeah, are we doing word of the day, Gina? I didn't think about nothing, and I know I gotta do better. So I'm gonna use a word of the day today, because I'm gonna use one I'm looking at right now, and it is intention. I have this beautiful sign in my room, and it says, "Live your life with intention. Live the life you've always dreamed of. The life you've always imagined living." Now, I wake up to it every morning. I go to sleep to it every day. And I don't necessarily live my life with such dedicated intention as much as I would like to be as intentional in everything that I do. So I'm going to say intention because I plan and I choose to be more intentional with my daily activities and everything I do. So, yeah, intention.
Intention. So you did great. Just a little bit of effort. Hey, yes, you knocked it out the park. Keita, what's going on?
Yes. My word for today, I would say revamping. And I'm revamping because I'm trying to change before the year comes in the house. So I'm revamping. I'm trying to get some structure before 2021, trying to get these kids to do what they're supposed to do, like putting their clothes up, their shoes when they walk in, and just picking up around the house, just revamp.
I need
So I'm trying to get my mental straight with that so we can bring in 2021 and making sure it's a good year.
And
So
that takes a lot of energy. So I'm proud of you. Because
it really takes a lot of energy, y'all, to pick up every night. And one of my friends told me this, because I tend to, try to wait until the weekend or whatever else, but that'd be so tiring. So I'm like, you know what? My friend told me, girl, you got to pick up every day. Yes. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just pick up and revamp myself.
You want to say you doing it, Keita. You want to get rid of the word trying, right? We want to get rid of trying because we doing shit around this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're doing
it. And your children are at that age where they absolutely can be very helpful.
Yes.
Yes.
But it gets so tiring because you constantly keep saying it over and over again. But you know what? I'm not stressing it. I'm going to repeat myself until I'm going to just keep repeating myself about it.
No, I don't do that.
Some change, y'all.
Beat their ass. They ain't listening. Beat their ass. I told you to clear your room. Pick up these damn toys. What's the problem? What's the problem?
Aunt Gina is an advocate for ass kicking.
You know what that is?
Thanks a lot, Mom.
Beat their ass.
That's tiring too, y'all.
It is.
Yeah, but hey, it is definitely short term. You in for the long haul of fatigue every day, all day. Nah, you beat that ass. You ain't got to say it too many more times. You done with it.
You're right.
I don't know when they begin to listen. I would really like to know because, like, my kids got the same chores to do every day. Like, I would love to know when it is that the time is gonna come, and the mother don't gotta be like, "Did somebody do the dishes? Did you throw out the garbage?"
When you start beating their asses.
This is bad funny.
This is hilarious.
I don't understand.
I love Gina. I love Gina. Oh, this is great.
I don't understand. And it's so funny because the role, like, that's usually Al's role. Just beat him. Beat him. That's not even usually me. I guess Dag, after, 100 years, he's finally rubbing off on me. Oof, Jesus help me. All right, fellas. How y'all doing? Thomas.
Hey, what's going on? So I guess I'm gonna go with we were helping Cooper out tonight. Keita was helping out with her work and I heard she came across the word giddy. So I'm gonna go with giddy. She didn't quite, know what it means, but of course we definitely explained it to her. But I'm gonna go with giddy because Carter switched to Carter, Dad, just like that. He has a he has a game. He has a first basketball game tomorrow, and I'm giddy to see that. I'm excited, but I'm also kind of like worried and not quite don't know what's gonna happen. So my word's giddy.
Okay. Giddy. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Like, really, it's like one of those fun words. Like,
right.
Giddy, All right, Al. How you doing?
I'm doing good. My word of the day is confrontation. That's my word.
Okay. Are you gonna say anything else? Y'all, and you should see it.
Confrontation.
He says the word and he turns and he looks at me. And then he says it again and he's just nodding his head and saying nothing else. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I was with you, lady. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening right now?
Right.
I have no idea why that word popped in my mouth. I don't even know. I had nothing. I feel like Ladine.
You got nothing.
I got nothing. I'm sitting here listening to everybody, and then she picks on me. I'm like, I got nothing.
Oh my
So,
God.
confrontation. That's the word I got. That's my word of the day.
You just gonna drop that negative bomb and just leave it sitting there.
But see,
I ain't got nothing to say about it. But it's okay. Feeling
time out.
confrontation.
Time out. So
Somebody mess with you
confrontation.
today?
No, confrontation is really
Here we go.
a word that, based on your perspective, is how you look at it. So one could look at it as confrontation, as people are confronting you or you confronting others. You also could look at it as, I feel like I'm confronting challenges as they come up to me one by one. And I just have a confrontational spirit when it comes to the barriers that are placed in front of me.
Well, now you want to get deep about a word you ain't had.
Say it. I can just whip them out, man. I can just whip them out like that. That's just how I do it. I can freestyle like that.
On that note, JR, please bring some sanity to the conversation right now.
Oh man, well, let me confront the challenge of following Al up on this word of the day. But my family is my word. So I'm at work today and I'm talking to one of my colleagues, and he's just expressing how he's from Canada originally, and just expressing how he hasn't. His mom passed away, like in June, and of course with the travel restrictions, he hasn't been able to go bury his mom. So he hasn't been able to cross the border, and I was like, "Do you have any siblings?" And he initially said no, and we kept talking, and he goes on to say that, "Well, I do have a sister, but we haven't spoken in 16 years. Just family stuff, and like his sister, he didn't call to tell his sister that his mom passed. She had to find out from his ex-wife on Facebook. So just crazy family shit, right?" And so I'm thankful that, like, it's crazy. Like, people can go 16 years without talking to their sibling, or like not be in touch with their family. Meanwhile, like, we got like appointments to have like ugly sweater parties via Zoom in our family, and we always make it a point to stay engaged and stay in touch. And we had a housewarming party virtually this weekend for one of my family members. So I'm thankful for my family that we don't have these issues, and it may not always be pretty, but we damn sure ain't going 16 years without talking to each other. That shit is crazy to me. So family is my word for today.
Hello.
I like family.
Yeah,
I like family too.
Yeah.
I like family.
And
this
welcome
is the
back,
season,
Gina.
right?
We missed you.
Oh,
Speaking of
thank
family.
you, JR. I'm glad to be back, and I'm just, glad to still have a job. I wasn't sure about that thing. I was like, damn.
I feel you.
I don't have the same kind of job security you got right now, so I got to still hustle for my shit. I need to show up to do my job.
No doubt.
Somebody gonna take my position. So here I is, yeah. I'm here. So my word of the day is hopeful. I've mentioned it before, but y'all know that I do some equity work, and today I was facilitating a session about equity with some educators, and it just helps me. And I was thinking about this the other day. It has become a part of my healing, right? And so just to be in those spaces where, we have a diverse group of people, across several affinities, just in the same space, trying to do better, right, by each other, trying to, just help children to to understand who they are and just fighting this whole, all the inequities and all that, blah, blah, blah. And so it just makes me feel hopeful that, amidst all this stuff and y'all's crazy president and, that there are still people that don't look like me that despite it all is trying to do the right thing and trying to do better. So it just brings hope and warms my spirit. So here we are. And so I was toggling between two words, right? And real talk, what made me land on hopeful is because I thought I could do this kind of transition into the topic, right? You listening now?
I'm listening.
So I am also hopeful that I get a good Christmas gift this year.
Oh, you better be listening, Al.
I'm right. I'm taking notes.
He sure did pick up his notepad and his pen. I'm just saying. So tonight, y'all, we talking about gift giving. What does it look like in your household? What drives you to buy the kinds of gifts that you do? What are the conversations like in y'all spaces around gifts? So I'm going to tell you, real talk, this was a real thing for Al and I for a long time. Because we just are very different in that way. And so, first, let's start with, how often do you all exchange gifts? Generally speaking, when does gift sharing happen? Or gift giving, not even sharing.
That is a good question.
That
I
is a good
love this
question.
question. Yes, Gina. Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep my
Gina in the winning today, y'all. Woo.
All right, let's start with the time. I'm sorry. Do it.
She back.
Do it
She
every
back.
time.
Yeah.
I was good earlier. You know what it is? Did I say this before? It's because they're both first and last names. Like both of his names, I'm like they're interchangeable, and it just. I'm sorry, Thomas. Let's start with you.
Blaming the victim.
Yes, just say Thomas and Keita.
Thomas and Keita.
There you go.
Do I need to pick who talks first?
No, we're good. Thomas, you can go ahead and start. You can start, boo.
How often does gift giving, how often does it occur? I don't know.
And when?
I really don't know because, like myself, if I just get the urge to get something, I'll get something. Or if I feel like that I haven't done anything in a while, I'll try to, pick something up, whether it's a, flower or perfume or, anything. So I don't know when, but of course when it's, if it definitely, the birthdays and Christmas, that goes without saying, but I try to, when I think of something, I try to go out and do something. And when I get a notion of, man, you know what, I haven't done anything in a while, I try to get out and get something. That's about the best way I can answer that.
That was real dry.
Oh, wow.
No, gifts don't happen around here.
Wow.
Not like that. Well, first of all, I'm not even gonna downplay anything.
What are we doing?
I really don't.
Right. What are we doing?
I guess because money sometimes get a little tight. So if he even brings a gift and say, "Oh, I got you this, some shoes, and I know it costs this," I'm like, Thomas, really? Don't even do that. Like we're too tight. So we really don't give each other gifts like that. Like I like food gifts. We kind of do a lot of food gifts.
That is not
Why
gifts.
y'all
You
laughing?
gotta
Oh,
eat.
that is gifts. What do you mean?
That's why he proposed to her over 2 chicken wings.
Stop
That's a
it.
food gift. gift. Like if he comes with coffee or comes with
That's a
like
gift.
something I really
Right.
like, oh, I like that gift.
Food gifts. The food is not gifts. You gotta eat, yo. Gotta
No,
eat, yo.
food
No,
is
but
gifts, though.
I
I
do
mean,
like.
it's the thought that counts. Like he brought something that I really like, or he was across the town, like another area
That
across
counts.
town, and he got something that that we just
That's a
don't
nice
forget.
gesture, y'all. That's a nice gesture. That's what's the word? What was one of those love languages? Come on, what is it?
Oh, gift language.
Gift, gift.
Yes.
No, I mean like there's
No,
no
but I think
standards of
I
different
think
types
I
of
give
gifts.
stuff though. I think I
We
get. I'm talking about like flowers. I don't know. But when I try to get something, or I might pick something up that something to wear or something like that, and I don't like that. Like I got her some shades and some shades and a purse and
that was
some
for
perfume.
my birthday.
Yeah, but still, I got it. I picked it up, right?
I got
And,
it. It was
and you was like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like that. But still, when your sister bought the same exact purse, you was raving over. You love it, and this, and that.
No,
But
it's
I
a
have,
difference.
but I had purchased. I had got the same thing. But it was horrible when I got it. You know
No,
what? Let
Thomas,
me get off that
that's
tree.
because
I'll get
yeah,
off that
get off
land.
of that.
I'll get off that
that's
land.
because her sister's was real and yours was fake.
Oh no, I would never, ever, 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 ever go out and get anything fake.
Thomas is
I
a
would
brand
not.
person. He's a name person.
No, I'm not a name person, but if I go out and get it, I'm gonna make sure that it's legit. It come, but put it like
that's what
this.
I'm talking about.
I'm not
Thomas.
gonna get
Yes.
anything. I'm
Yes.
not gonna get anything without a warranty. I'm not
Don't
gonna
bring
spend
no-
any money
Don't be
without a
bringing home
warranty.
no bootleg shit,
No,
Thomas. That's what I'm
never
talking
that.
about. That's what
Never
I'm
that.
talking
No,
No, he's
about. Not
a,
for his baby, Keita.
he's a
no.
name person. No, but if Thomas bring a gift, then yes, I make sure if I like it, I'ma tell him. If I don't like something, then it's just gonna sit. So I don't feel like I should, just say, oh, but that was nice. But why didn't you give this? I'm that type of person. Maybe that's not good, but hey, that's just me. But we give gifts, but food gifts are the best gifts around here for right now. And then we go all out for birthdays and anniversaries. I mean, that's our thing. So
That's what's up.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I'll save that for the next question.
Yes.
Uh, all right, Ladine and JR.
Go ahead, Jay.
Well, while my wife try to act like food ain't a gift, you should see her when I bring something home that she really likes. That shit is a gift.
Get it, Jay.
I knew he was gonna say son.
All right. My kids can vouch because it's all kind of, your daddy love me when she get food that she knows. So, yes.
Oh, I can't stand him, y'all. I can't
So,
stand him.
food is absolutely a gift. And it's something I think, like, when we haven't been out in a while or something we haven't done in a while, like food or somewhere that she likes to eat is one of the things that comes to my mind. Like, look, let's go do this. Like, I know so, and she appreciates it. I think that shit is a gift. So, but yeah, but other than that, I'm with Keita. Like, outside of like holidays and birthdays, I mean, occasionally it'll be something small. If I'm, usually it is for me. If I'm out, if it's something on Amazon I see that I think will be cool or she would like, I'll get it. But yeah, we don't do that's a good question. It's something that never comes up very often. We don't do a lot of gift exchanging other than like designated days. So, I don't know.
It's usually designated days. And to me, a gift is wrapped, all right, with some paper. Do some due diligence on the presentation of my gift. If you can't wrap and you don't know how to put a bow nicely on my box that's wrapped, then please get a bag and some tissue paper. Okay? But that is a gift. that is a gift to me. So I mean, I don't think that, randomly buying each other stuff on Amazon, I guess I don't consider that gifts. Unless you want to wrap it for me, then you could be giving me gifts all year. I'm down with it. And I could be giving you gifts too. But no, we don't really do like the gifts. JR's not big. Posted something about flowers. JR's not big on getting me flowers and stuff like that.
The one time I bought her flowers, she looked at me and said, "What the fuck did you do?" So I stopped doing flowers. It is true. So I'm like, I ain't doing that shit no more.
That is not true. I love flowers. I think they're beautiful. I love plants.
That's not true, or you didn't mean to say that.
Okay, let's keep it moving now. I probably did say that. You never know. But that's stop getting me flowers. Keep getting me flowers. But anywho, so no, we don't really do that on anything but major designated days. But I don't see food. To me, you gotta eat anyway, and I don't see food as like gifts. Like I'm just happy to bring my husband. Like he loves key lime pie. So if I find a good key lime pie,
it's a gift, nigga.
Good baker. But I never made key lime pie. And I promised myself that I was going to find a good recipe and make it. So that would be a gift to me. If I made him one and, if I make something special that I know that he likes, that's not really considered a gift to me.
Okay, so for your birthday last month, when you woke up and I said, "Hey, what are you doing? You got coffee yet?" And you're like, "No." And I said, "Hey, check your email." What was in your email?
That is different.
No, that's a question.
Gift card from Starbucks.
It was what kind of card was it?
Gift card.
A gift card.
Different.
Settled.
And it was so exciting. But that's a gift card. That's different.
Ladine.
I'm sorry, Tina. Yes.
Ladine.
Yes.
Stop.
Food is not gifts. Go ahead.
All of that is gifts. All of it.
So what do you think, Gina?
What do I think about what? I think that shit is gifts.
You think what?
Can I be any clearer?
Wait, I don't even understand the question. It's all gifts. If someone is bringing you something or giving you something extra, like just because they thought of you, how is that not a gift? Or because it's your whatever occasion or whatever. Like, I don't understand how you are saying that it's not a gift.
Because it's not a gift to me. But go ahead.
Because it ain't wrapped up.
By definition, a gift is a thing given willingly to someone without payment, aka a present, a natural ability or talent as well. But in the first sense, that's anytime something's given to you without expectation of repayment, it's a gift.
I mean, if that's the case, then we're gifting each other all the time.
Hello.
All right.
I'm down with that.
That's cool, too.
Oh, that's cute, right? That sounds so cute.
But it ain't true.
But it ain't true. That's what I'm saying, Gina. So how the fuck is it? Go ahead, Gina.
By that definition, we are. That's why she said what she said. By that definition, we are gifted because if you listen to what he said, it's giving something willingly without any expectation of repayment.
We heard him.
We do that every day. all of us do, as far as I'm concerned. We all give to each other every day willingly with no expectation of repayment. We do it because we love the other. And that is a gift. And I've been saying that forever.
What did you give me today?
I gave you my time. I gave you my energy. I gave you the resources and profit I've made financially. I gave you the, I'm saying, that's a lot. All of that is willingly. All of that was given with no expectation of repayment. And it is no one will ever say, I have to do that. What I have to do is stay black and die.
As my dad once said to my mom, I married you, didn't I?
What'd you say? What'd you say, J-Ro?
As my dad once said to my mom, hell, I married you, didn't I?
Now,
I ain't none. I still have not heard a single gift in anything that you said because you had a conversation with me. That's a gift.
Did I have to do that?
See, y'all, this what I deal with. This what we talk about right
No,
here.
no. All I'm saying is literally by the definition of what JR said, that would fall under the definition of a gift. Now, am I advocating that let's look at that as the same as what Nadine is talking about in terms of things being wrapped in a box? I understand they are different, but I also see it as a gift.
Mm.
All right. So let me define some terms here then for the purposes of this podcast.
I understand what those are. We're not talking about those gifts. We're talking about holiday gifts, birthday gifts.
We're talking about tangible gifts that you hand to someone, mail to them, give to them. There needs to be some type of exchange of something physical happening, right? And I'm not talking about sex because that ain't a gift either. I'm talking about when you get now. Come on, yeah, like let's be really serious here. Like, so in that, if we use that definition, you gave me a gift today.
I already answered the question.
I said the definition that I just gave.
Oh, by that definition. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, I haven't.
So it's your turn, Al, or our turn to answer the question. We give gifts usually mostly on occasions. Occasionally, there will be a gift given just because from him to me, and a little more occasionally from me to him.
I think that's accurate.
That's all I got.
Mm-hmm. I think that's accurate. I think we're usually high usual on all of the occasions, from anniversaries, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's Day. But I mean, I think there's something to be said about finances, even though a gift can be fairly inexpensive. There's some times where inexpensive is too much, honestly. But
and I disagree completely. There's never a time where, in my mind, money should be an issue for a gift. Never, ever. There's so many things that you can do and give to a person that's not going to cost you anything and or very little. And it's funny because this is what I just had this conversation not too long ago with my son, because this is what I tell both of my children all the time. You don't have to go out and spend all this bunch of money on whoever you're dealing with at the time. Like, just make sure it's thoughtful. You could get mad bounty points with $20 if you spend time just thinking about, just making it. I'm just saying. So something that came up, like, as everybody was answering the question, both JR and Thomas talked about the response and or reaction that they've gotten from their wives at certain times when they're giving the gifts, right? Whether they don't like it or it's too much money, or what did you say? She said, JR, what the fuck did you do? Or, whatever the response is, what, and it sounds like, the usual thing, JR was like, I ain't doing that shit no more. Thomas, I'm not real sure, but he definitely did not like the response. And it probably, curbed how often he did it moving forward. So, y'all, that's always a hard thing, right? Because that has happened many, many times with me and Al as well, right? And so I still have not really figured out what the balance is. So, how much should I express my feelings about this gift if I don't like it or if I think it was a unnecessary and a not so smart purchase? Or do I just sit in this place of gratefulness and say nothing?
That's
That,
hard.
yeah. Okay, go ahead, Keita.
I got a gift like that. Oh,
That's very hard because if you don't express, then I mean, this is how I'm feeling. That's why I kind of express myself. It's just gonna keep coming, and
Right.
so if it keeps coming, then you're gonna be like, "What the hell?" So sometimes I feel like that I should say something, with the gifts. If it's something I'm not gonna use, or it's just not my cup of tea, it's not my style kind of thing. So I feel like I should express it, but I can't understand, with them giving the gift, it came from their heart, and it's something that they probably want to see me in or wear or whatever. So I can see that on both sides, but that's kind of hard.
well, I'm sorry. Whose turn to talk, right?
No, you can go ahead, Ladine. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be.
Okay. So I was gonna say, this is actually very funny because the more and more I'm thinking about it, the more my husband has become so much more thoughtful with his gifts over the last couple of years. I want to say probably over the last 5 years, and he really puts thought into it, and I'm very grateful for that because there was just a point where I just did not consider him a good gift giver, and I'd just be like, oh my God. And I remember there were times where I'd like ask him for something, and he kind of gave me the bootleg version, or he'd find something that was like compatible or the cheaper version. But he doesn't do that anymore because he knows, because I have said, like Keita said, and I've been like, that is not what I wanted. That is not what I asked for, or babe. And probably not in that way to make him feel like shit, but definitely letting him know, like, yeah, that's that wasn't it, babe. So. But no, there was. So now that I think about it, like, so he has done incredibly thoughtful things. Like, he got me a new car last year. That's a big fucking deal, y'all. And his husband pulls up, and it's not just that he got me a new car. It's the process that JR goes through that is the most appreciative part of it. Like, he's the researcher. He took me to dealership after dealership to test drive cars, the kind of car I wanted. He said, what do you want? I gave him details because very detailed. I'm like, I want this, and this. So it's all of that I'm very grateful for, and I'm very appreciative of. And then just one day, he comes to pick me up at work with the kids, and he's sitting in my car. And my brand new car. And so shit like that. So yeah. Did I think at the time that we were ready for it? No, but it's one of those things where I let my husband like, this is what Lady needs. No, I'm not gonna say no, okay? But yeah. So in the beginning, it was, I want to say, in a major portion of our relationship, a lot of gifts. Let's not even say a lot of gifts I was getting, because there weren't a lot of gifts that came my way. How I felt, and it just wasn't. I didn't feel like, I just didn't feel it at all. And so in the last couple of years, us being able to do gifts and actually really think about them, or them to be just even given in the capacity that they've been given. He knows how I am. I don't only like to get gifts, but I really love to give them. And so, yeah, I don't know. I know that, yes, we definitely had those hard looks or those hard conversations. And I don't even want to say full conversations, but I definitely made it obvious if I was not happy with it. I'll say that.
Yeah, and
Guys,
so when Gina says, and Gina, I absolutely agree that you shouldn't, like, money shouldn't be an option when it comes to gifts. And so I always felt that way. But there are times where the woman that I'm married to, that shit matters. So I like in those times, my big cousin, who is your husband, his words chime in my head. Nigga, you need to make more money. So so a lot of that, a lot of why I'm a better gift giver is to my wife is for that reason. Like,
you're so thoughtful.
Right? Like, yeah, I'm thoughtful.
So let me clarify. Don't get me wrong now. Mama like nice things. I like nice things. I like expensive things. I have nice expensive taste. However, I just understand that that's not always necessary.
Yeah, I got you.
Right? And when you're doing, especially when it's just because gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to tell Al, bring me a Snicker bar. That shit would make me so happy. Like, what? Snicker bar. Like,
Now,
you know, I really like Snickers,
Right.
so, you know, you got to come with something else.
Yeah.
But, you know, he gets big smiles when he walk in here with a bag of chips, the kind that I like.
right.
Because we don't know our best, you know, our favorites aren't the same. And so when you bring me like that, that's cool because you thought about me. You know what I'm saying? So it don't have to be, but I just want to put out there on the record. Like, I like nice shit. And I like when you spend lots of money on me. I'm just saying, so we're clear.
Right. So so we went through that process. Now, I'm not big on receiving gifts, right? So I'm never want to be like, ooh, you got to get me this, or ooh, I want that. Usually it takes my wife to kind of dig a little bit to say, look, what do you want? And I'll finally say,
It's so annoying.
I mean,
because if he wants something, he'll get it for himself. Like, or if when JR wants something, it's never like, let's say, $50 or like $100. JR wants a new phone, like, or he wants something big. He wants a laptop, or he wants he wants big gifts.
But usually it's out of necessity, right? So I'm always more practical. Like, look, my laptop won't last, won't hold a charge. I need a laptop. I had to go get one. Or, you know, my phone's 8 years old. I need a fucking phone. I'm going to get one. But I'm never one to be like, ooh, I want this just out of the blue. I'm more practical on gifts. And so especially when we weren't in a position financially at that point, like, I would always be like, look, man, you ain't even got to get me nothing. I'm good. Or if you want just anything Steelers related, you know I'm good with. But there were times where, you know, like my wife would be in that same situation. She would say I would give her the bootleg. She didn't give me the bootleg version. She would just like she would know that like I don't really request much, so she ain't got to like do much. Yeah, because we weren't in that kind of position. So like you wasn't going like, and I wouldn't expect you to. I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't want anybody like, you know. I tell you that. I tell anybody that. Man, don't go in the hole for Christmas. I just had that conversation with my son. Like, you know, he finally, you know, my kids are finally buying all their own Christmas gifts this year. So they trying to splurge. And I'm like, look, man, you still got to live after Christmas. So and I would tell my wife that too. Like, look, man, we still got to live after Christmas. So don't go nuts.
Yeah, the first is right around the corner.
Right.
Rent due.
Man, for real. So, yeah. So, but we, you know, I think last year my wife had the idea to do 12 days of Christmas between the two of us. So we exchanged gifts on the 12 days leading up to Christmas, and the big gift, the biggest gift is on Christmas Day. So it's a really good opportunity for us to put thought into it, because 12 gifts it's a lot, even when it's little stuff. Like, it takes a lot of thought. And it's fun to get like little gifts throughout, leading up to. So, as opposed to one
cool.
big gift. So, that's something that kind of added a twist to the traditional one big gift or a couple big gifts, and you got like, I don't like it. Fuck, my whole Christmas is ruined. So, yeah. If I can get 7 out of 12, I'm good.
Not just that, but for someone like my husband, who I don't know, it was just it was great to see him. He was excited to look for the gifts for me because it's just not something that he usually does, and so it was great. It's great, and for me, again, like we talked about this when we talk about the love language, when we talk about the love languages, and we do all that. He's not a very romantic, affectionate person, and I am, and those are the things that I need. And so, look, if you can't, that's right. I want gifts. We need to compensate in other ways, boo. We got to make this happen. Oh, this is not funny.
Al, would you like to chime in about?
I think
we still on the response question.
And like, do you give it back or like? If
Yeah,
you get
like-
something, yeah. I think it's a case by case. I don't think there's a standard rule that needs to be had. Like you can't give it back or you can. I just think like if it's something that you can kind of, if it ain't too expensive and you can kind of learn to love it, to me, it's probably best not to even give it back. Just like appreciate the gift and kind of move on. But, at the same time, like if something don't fit or this not the right color or it's not, and it really cost a grip, I think I'd rather someone just come to me and be like, dude, just let's go together and go get another one. The one that I really, will rock and appreciate. And so I think it's a case by case thing. But I'm if it's okay to tell somebody though. I definitely feel that.
Yeah, let me jump in here, man. I'm about to be me, man. I'm about to defend myself. I don't like what's going on.
You wouldn't be you, be you, Pooh.
I just don't like the way Shakita done make me feel over here because she in here spazzing on me on mute and all kind of stuff. Hey, so it's not like I don't run into the store and just grab something. Like I really look and go through things for days, days, maybe weeks, and I consult. Like she has a cousin where like she like they always switch things and wear things, and she like what her cousin wears. So when I consult someone, I consult the person that she like wears some of her things. You know what I'm saying? That she likes some of the stuff that she buys. So I consult that cousin, right? So no matter what I get, bro, it's not good, right? It's just not good. It's just not good. But okay, then she was like, you know what? You should consult my sister. The time I consulted with her sister, she hated that gift. So right now, I feel like I'm in a rock and a hard place. Okay, so what I always do, I always get perfume, like no matter what. And that's in addition to because I like to smell perfume, period. So I always do that. So, okay. And just even think, just in the last 2 weeks, I bought 2 small integral gifts, just 2 small. So we going out, we hanging out for my birthday. I spent another 40 minutes. I said, you know what? Christmas come, I know, so I ain't gonna get no big perfume. I'll just get something that smells okay. Man, I looked around, Carter and I, boom, some perfume, and picked that up. I said, you know what, we're going out of town. Just give her something so she can smell like something, going out of town or, going to her mother's or whatever. So, boom, got that. She slung that shit all over the place. I don't like the way that smells. Okay. It was. It was Old English. Old English is in Dillard's for $50 right now for women. But put like that wasn't.
to be honest, that's not something that I would like always buy. But like I knew Christmas is around the corner, so I knew I was gonna get something then. So I was just getting something to wear now. But like I said, it's Old English and not Old English. What is it? Old English Laundry.
No
English
one knows
Laundry.
what that is.
So no, it's popular.
It sounds it's better than Old English. I was a little
No,
nervous.
it's not Old English. I didn't mean to say that. Okay,
Like that.
so,
Oh, English is a beer, ain't it?
no, I meant English Laundry. English Laundry. That's what it is. So okay, then
Got us
just like
smelling like a wino.
Yeah.
hey, and then just like
That's
2
what it
days
smelled
ago,
like.
nah, y'all tripping. Okay, so I got the perfume because we going out. It's my birthday, but I was like, you know what? I wanted to smell boom, boom, get that boom. So now I go out, a few days ago, I go out and when we go running or whatever, I have a pouch, for my phone, whatnot. So she doesn't have a pouch. So I pick her up a pouch. You know what I'm saying? A pouch, a little fanny pack or whatever. So now she can put her keys and her phone and stuff in it. Like I said, but I just thought that was thoughtful because she was like, she don't have one. She wanted one or whatever. So I just thought it was thoughtful to pick her up one.
They got these really dope pouches on this website called defylifegear.com, and they're really dope. But anyway, sidebar. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Did she explain that
Word.
too?
Great plug.
True that. No, no, that was great plug. But I picked up a pouch. I picked up a $5 pouch. But it was I thought it was a thoughtful gift. I just think I do I think I do thoughtful things, but I guess I guess it's not what I think. So I'll leave it at that, man.
Now I can understand. See, I like Jay because Jay said that he wasn't a good gift giver, but he will never confess to that. But
No,
hey,
I'm not a good gift giver. No, to you. So I said, but I say, I guess it's not what I think. I did just say that, right? I guess it's not what I think. I guess that doesn't matter. So
Can I ask a question?
do you think?
I'm just curious. Keita, what was wrong with the pouch? Like why what was wrong with the pouch for you?
oh, the pouch. It was like a man's pouch. It was
Oh my goodness.
it's just like a pouch that you probably wear to like a 90s party or something. So I'll probably wear it then.
Oh, this is
Hey,
cold.
it was
So
not.
what happened with the perfume? What happened with the perfume?
Hey, you guys, let me think. So it was at the. So no, I got it from the outlet.
$5, y'all.
No,
So
I got
you
it from
can
the out.
imagine
Yeah, but
the
it's like a $45 pouch. I was at the Nike outlet. I was
That's
at
what
the-
I'm talking about. You got a
No,
deal. I'm with
no,
it. I'm with the
No,
deal.
it was the Nike out. It was the Nike outlet, and they got the new campaign now where they have the Nike and the smiley faces and things. It's totally not a dude pouch. Yeah,
And it's cute. I
Yeah,
take
and-
it. If you don't want it, you can mail it to Lady.
it's got,
I use
it has like Nike. It has like smiley faces and just do it all over. So it's totally not a dude pouch, and that was uncool for you to even go there. Yeah.
But wait. Okay, so really quick, just in case y'all need to know, I'm a great plug with the perfume and the scents and the brands. I was an assistant manager at a perfume store in Atlanta for a minute. I know perfume. You need help? I got you. I mean, I use essential oils, but I know perfume.
Yeah, I
anyway.
always do dope perfume. But I was just getting
what was
something
you
just
thinking?
for us to go out. I mean, just for her to go out of town, I was just grabbing something, cost efficient at the time that smelled okay. Because we were just doing that, like we were in the store smelling like, cost efficient things. Because I always get something during Christmas. So, and something that she could put on for the next week or two. You know what I'm saying?
You're basically saying it was the thought that counted. It was my birthday weekend. I thought I was doing something nice for my wife. Her ungrateful ass ain't appreciated. That's
hey, ding, ding.
That's what he said. And that's exactly what he said.
I think what you said, Pooh, earlier though, when it comes to gift giving, it is in the eye of the receiver. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's just, I done thought I hit the mark with some perfume, and My wife was like, "Ooh, the day of," and like
Let me tell
weeks
you.
later would confess, like, nah, Al, honestly, I ain't like it. I was like, oh, okay.
And you know, bless his heart, he keep trying with this perfume.
Not anymore.
And every perfume he brings me, it stinks. And I just feel like I would never buy anybody perfume. Like, that is such a personal thing. Like, and unless you know what that person wears, like, I can't imagine just guessing a smell that somebody else would like just because I think it's so fabulous. But either way, I can't even see how he thought they smelled good because they would stink. Now, I kept the perfumes and I wore the perfume when he and I would go out.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that was.
Nice. It didn't get used any other time, you know. And then after, I don't know, a couple years, I throw it away. Or I don't even know how long it would sit there forever, really. And then I would eventually throw it away. But he knows that I don't like it. Like, and it's like, okay, you trying again? Damn, please stop trying because this ain't gonna work.
Right.
So I really like I love what Al just said when he just said that about the whole it's in the eye of the receiver, because I understand, you know, Jay, whatever, he read the definition of a gift, but you want to make sure that when you get gifts for your spouse, your other half, whatever, that it's got to be, you know, whatever it is that they consider a gift. So if you
No, or your spouse, what did you just say? When he gives you something, accept it.
Yeah.
With your ungrateful ass. Appreciate it.
No, I'm not saying not to appreciate it, not accept it. I get that. What I'm saying is that you still want to be, you know, mindful of what it is that person might want or what they like. You don't think so? You don't agree with that? That's why your ass got bad perfume you ain't fucking like. Because you ain't telling you.
I absolutely agree with everything you said. It's my husband who it took 25 years to learn that lesson. Right. It ain't about gifts are not about you. It's supposed to be about the other person. Like come on. And so you can buy shit that you like or that you. Now, if it's, you know, if it's a thing of, I got this for you because I'd like to see you in it, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's cool. Don't get me that shit on my birthday. That's your gift.
Right. That's a good one. Okay.
Give me some other shit that I want.
I got you.
So, isn't it then something, and I mean, y'all kind of want the cake and eat it too. Wouldn't it be just easier to just write the shit down? Or, like, y'all want thoughtful and some shit you want. Why not just take one or the other and be like, you can either be thoughtful or just give me what I want, and here's what I want.
I don't understand why I have to settle. Why can't I have both?
Man.
Why can't you try? You know,
hey,
so I mean,
either or.
Right,
just trying to increase the.
I should be able to have a both and.
I'm just trying to increase the effectiveness where everybody be happy, where you got what you wanted, and the gift giver ain't getting labeled a bad gift giver. He got to eat that to the next whatever. When in reality, if you had just said, "Yo, homeboy, let me just text you what I want and go get it," and we all be happy.
Nah. And so when we did, I don't know if y'all remember. Well, I'm sure you don't remember, but one of my top love languages is gifts, and so it's very challenging for me to just be like, "Oh, okay, just get me any old thing," and it doesn't have to be thoughtful. Or I'm gonna tell you what gift to buy me, like.
So your love language gifts or thoughtfulness?
My love language is gifts. By my definition, all gifts should be thoughtful.
I ain't hear that in Webster, but
it doesn't matter. We ain't talking about, you ain't buying Webster no gifts. You buying
right.
me gifts.
You're right.
Fuck what Webster say.
Right.
I'm just saying, and so it makes it that much challenging, right? This is one of those differences in like the love languages. Right? And it's like, this is extremely important to me and not so much to him. But I will say that he's gotten much, much better over the years. And I'll say I've gotten much, much better over the years too, because my expectations are different and I don't give him the shit that I used to give him. Like, I just look at it a little differently. So I'm able to now wear the stinky perfume on the nights when we go out.
I can't stand this right now. Oh my God. This is so funny.
I don't know if I could have done that, Gina, but that's very nice. That's
nice.
My allergies would have been acting up. I don't know if I could handle.
I probably do say though that even though, not saying that I like it, but I would rather definitely her take it back and get whatever she wants than the shit just sit in the closet and rot and my money's just been wasted. So I would definitely rather being, whatever I got and getting exchanged. Definitely go ahead and exchange it. Don't just let it sit in the closet because I'm like, damn, you still not wearing it? What's good? Just then, but then at this point, I'm like, well, just go ahead and get what you want. It's cool. It's not a big deal, but it might shake your ego up a little bit if you go out and you put all this time and thought and you try to execute it and it's just still not good enough. That kind of hurts.
So Al touched on this idea of telling the gift giver what you want. How do y'all feel about that? And how do you let your spouse know what you want? Or do you?
Yes, ma'am.
You send them emails? How you let them know?
Okay, that's right. I send him the link. He send me the link. He be like, I tell him this is exactly what
my
I
wife
want.
don't send links. She sends screenshots.
There you go.
And
Right.
I gotta find the link.
JR sends links. Right, JR sends links. That's what he's trying to teach me how to be what's the word? Right. User friendly. But
Efficient.
yes. But I will yeah, absolutely. I want him to know exactly what I want. I'll tell him things that I want randomly. If we're in conversations, I see something. Yeah, it's so funny because I feel like I'm easy to purchase for, and he's so difficult to buy for, and yeah, that's makes me crazy.
So, Ladine and anybody else who sends screenshots.
You got jokes.
I'm just saying. So why not just buy it yourself?
Well, if he asks me what I want, then I send him the screenshot of what I want. Oh, don't get it twisted. I get myself, I take care of Ladine. I take care of Ladine all year round. I buy my gifts. I buy myself gifts all year round. I'm not.
I know. JR told us how you spend up all his money. We already know.
Word.
I spend my own money, but
I'm just saying. No, my what I'm asking you is, if I have, this is how I feel about it, right? If I have to tell you exactly what to buy me, I'm sending you a screenshot, a link, a picture, whatever, message by pigeon. If I have to tell you exactly what I want, why, that is no longer a gift to me. Because I could just, there's nothing, not that it's not a gift. There's nothing special about it, right? I could buy the shit myself.
I understand what you're saying, but for me, it's like I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be disappointed. It's annoying that if he doesn't know what to get me, this is only if he asks, because again, JR will put thought into it. Recently, in the last couple of years, he puts thought into stuff and he gets me stuff. And so I appreciate whatever he gets me because I know that he's putting thought into it. Prior to him actually putting thought into getting me things, he would get things and I would be like, yeah. Or say, I just tell him something like, I want, let's say, a black hoodie. I don't know what would be coming, or what would show up. Let's say it might not be the right size, or it might not be I don't know. So yeah, then I prefer, like, I would have preferred if he just said, send it to me. So if he's asking me, Lay, what do you want? I'll send him screenshots of examples of things that I want. Like, this is actually exactly what I want. But if you want to give me something similar, fine. You know what I mean? Or this is an idea of some of the things that I want. If he asks me, hell yeah, I'm sending it to him. But no, again, he's done really good lately, so I'm not complaining.
I don't really see, because I don't see anything wrong with telling somebody what you want in a gift, because a gift doesn't have to be a surprise. I don't think the two are mutually exclusive. So it doesn't mean that it's not a gift if you tell them. It's just not a surprise.
Yeah.
So I think that's a matter of personal preference.
Absolutely.
But it's still a gift, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's still a gift. But like, I don't
That's
know.
not what I'm saying. Absolutely too.
And I think it's special. I mean, because there's probably like 1 billion people in the world. Only 4 or 5 of them buy me shit. So anybody who buys me shit, takes the time out, that's special to me. So it's a gift and it's special because it don't happen.
Yeah. But
I don't really take I don't really send screenshots or tell him, but I think I might.
you might want to start.
I might start.
Keita, why are you doing me with the screenshots too? What is happening?
Why are you doing you with the screenshots?
I'll send him stuff. We was talking about this earlier. I maybe send him stuff, but he don't really look at it. He maybe not open it, or I'll send him something on Instagram. I mean, I just like what JR said is it doesn't go together. But I feel like if you're gonna give me, I don't know. I want the suspense. Like, I want the surprise. I mean, that's just me, but that may be something, because I know a lot of couples that do just tell them what they want, and then the guy's like, well, just tell me what you want. But I just feel like there's no thought really into it. But that's just me. But
I understand what Gina's saying. Gina's saying, like, if I got to tell you what this is what I assume Gina's saying. If I got to tell you what I want, like, then just don't even get me nothing.
I just feel like, because again, for me, with gifts intrinsic in the gift giving is thoughtfulness and effort. And so if I'm telling you, if I'm sending you the link to Amazon, and all you got to do is click on it and press send. Right, like, there's no thoughtfulness or effort there to me. Like, to just like more in my
yeah, so Gina, the part when you said something about Christmas, I definitely wanted to talk about that, because with Christmas giving, Thomas and myself, we really don't give each other like gifts on Christmas Day. Like, sometimes, because our money is kind of the same, like what you were saying, how, I mean, your pocket is my pocket is his pocket. So I'm like, let's don't even give each other gifts. Like, it's all about the kids, whatever. But if we do give each other gifts, we'll be like, are we gifting each other this year? And then that's when we'll gift. But this one right here has something else to say. What you got to say?
No, we're just gonna extract that from the record. We can just move on.
Oh, that's how you want to do it, Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can just go ahead.
All right, cool.
But do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did something like that, Tom.
All right, y'all. So, tell us what was your best and worst gift that you were given by your spouse? Your best and your worst.
That's a hard one.
So I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
wow. You want to talk? Okay.
You know, yeah. Okay. The worst gift was. I'm gonna start off with the worst. Yeah, because the good one, the best is so good. So I start off in the gutter first, because, you know. So, man, this is wild. He was like, yeah, Thomas, I know you want some more cologne. This, that, and that. I got Jay-Z be wearing this, and I was like, who? He was like, Jay-Z, and I was like, all right. He was like, yeah, open it, smell it. I ordered, Will Smith, yeah. They said these ladies was around Will, and they asked Will, what are you wearing, Will? You smell so amazing. So I opened this shit up, right? And it's probably the worst cologne I ever smelled in my life. And I was like, who wears this? And she said, Will. And I said, man, there's no way Will wears that shit. No way. So what was the name of it? Like some Vera Wayne something. I don't know, but it's horrendous. And of course it's still under the cabinet, and it's the label's still on it. It's horrible. It's like the worst. It's the worst thing ever. Grass smells better, you know.
It probably is in the same family as a perfume that Al used to do.
Hey,
All right, Thomas, what's your best?
That joint was crazy. Okay, so my best gift is, my birthday, and I've told us before. Birthday, we went out to the jazz spot, and once we're going in, we went in, and Shakita was like, "Yeah, table for 3." So I'm looking around like, "Damn, I know it's just 2 of us. You know, why are we getting a table for 3?" You know, so when we sit down, she unpacked this little gift bag, and I can't remember everything that was in the gift bag. It was maybe a sweater, and it was like I said, it was a photo of my dad for the other seat. So that was the gift that really, you know, I knew, you know, this, I'm gonna marry her. But so it was that gift there was, you know, unpacking the bag, and my dad had a seat there with us at the table. So that was the best gift she's ever given me.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
well,
cool.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Dang. The worst gift ever. Oh, this is, oh my goodness.
It wasn't bad.
I thought about it for a second.
It wasn't
So
that
the
bad.
worst gift ever, this was like the beginning. Maybe we were going together. You know what we're talking about. Look how you laughing. So, we maybe
It must be horrible.
What's happening? Why are you laughing? I love it. This is great.
So we maybe were going together for about three or 4 years tops. Maybe about 3 years.
No, it wasn't that long.
What was it? Like 2 years?
Maybe 2 years. And it was Valentine's Day. Talking about that?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't even talking about that one.
Oh, there's multiple.
It's
Oh my God, Pooh.
Chain events.
Chain events. So, okay, I'll say Valentine's Day gift. So, this is when we would first start talking, dating, or whatever. This kid, so that was a red flag, y'all. I should have known.
Wasn't first talking. No, it wasn't.
He
was
came
pregnant.
with a Valentine's gift, y'all. It was the worst ever. So he came with, you know how those people sell stuff on the side of the road? So this is what people used to sell a lot on the side of the road. So
You
this
bought you some oranges though.
early 2000. You know, they had the little Valentine look
Yeah.
set up, and you know, selling stuff. So this kid came with a fake Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear looked like he was
Oh my God.
like a honey bear. And then
Hey, Pooh Bear look like a koala.
so hard, y'all. You know how you can feel the what are those things inside the teddy bear? The foam
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
foam, yeah.
Oh, it was so hard. I was like, "Are you serious?" This kid the side of the road, and it was like a Pooh deformed.
Hey, but
It
let me
was
check.
a Uber. It was a Uber.
It was a Poe Bear.
Okay, let me defend that for one quick second. So,
Don't do it.
so
Don't do it.
we said that. Excuse me, I'm not mistaken. I think you were pregnant at the time. I think we were, and we said
So
we
that
were.
was older. That wasn't no.
That was like 07, yeah, yeah. So we said that we weren't doing Valentine's Day because we never really have. So I was like, well, you know, this for the baby, and this. So it wasn't really for you.
Terrible.
That sound horrible. Oh, but anyway, okay.
That's even worse. Why you getting the baby an Uber?
I'm like, you get the baby some old hard bear off the street?
And then
Told
the
you
baby
don't
was
do it.
so
Don't do
hard,
it.
man.
You did
It
try
was
to.
The baby wasn't born. It was in your
It was
stomach.
Carter at the time. So that's the worst gift. But another worst gift, I was saying some elf boots he bought me, but I think that was the worst gift. I forgot about that one. But
What are the elf foods? Don't tell me you asked for some Uggs. This is gonna be mad funny.
no, he bought some old lady elf boots. The toe was so pointy, y'all. It looked like I was part of Willy Wonka or whatever.
Man.
I don't know. But the next, the best gift he's
Wait, let me
given
defend.
me-
Let me
no,
defend the boots.
no, they don't need to hear that. It's too long.
She was only supposed to do one. You defended the first one.
I know.
What's the best?
So the best gift is the it was a Christmas gift. It was a Christmas gift. He actually bought me some really nice. He spent money on this, y'all, this time. It wasn't no sale or discount. So it was some Coach bracelets. He bought me some Coach bracelets and some nice perfume. But the Coach bracelets was beautiful. It was like 2 of them, and it's something that I saved for a long time, and it lasts a long time. So that I thought that was a really nice gift. Was some bracelets he bought me.
Oh, and earrings. It was bracelet.
Oh, and some earrings. Yeah.
Don't forget about the earrings.
Yeah, can't forget about
With
that.
your ungrateful ass. Don't forget
ungrateful
about
ass.
the earrings.
So he should have known. If I like the Coach stuff, he should have known what I was about.
Hey, let me insert this real quick. Hang on, I'm gonna take a second. So the person that checked with me with the boots, that the elf boots, she said was her sister, the one who she always tells me to call on. So now I can't go with her sister because she said that's the worst gift she ever had. But I'm done.
I couldn't see the boots. Bye.
That's a story. I took a photo of them. What?
What is happening? This is so funny. I love
Dean and JR, best and worst.
Go ahead.
Well, now let me preface this.
We laughing again.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Oh shit! Now let me preface this by saying that I feel Keita and Pooh with what's happening with the gifts. When the kids are young and I know we talked about this a couple times on a couple podcasts, and you're paying daycare and shit is not a game, son. And when all the money's the same, and he ain't make more money yet. there was no, hey babe, I got this lovely list, and this is what I always came up with like at least one thing, and I know he would look at me like, oh yeah, bitch, that's what you want. Well, that's usually what you get. Oh shit! Oh yeah, you want that $350 coat? Yeah. Well, guess what? Or $350 coat? Yeah. Well, here's this little here's this $20 sweater. That's what you get. Oh shit! Oh, that was great. So let's see. What are the worst gifts I got? Oh, what is the worst gift I got? Probably nothing. Probably waking up on Christmas morning with nothing. Absolutely. That was the worst. So even if you agree to that, don't believe that shit and don't ever agree to that. Like, I don't agree with that shit. You know, you fucking let each other open up something. Even like Gina, like even if y'all can't afford it, make each other a fucking cookie or something and wrap it up, you know? For real. But don't let your spouse sit there and open up nothing on Christmas. That is not a go. That's not something I agree with. And after that Christmas, we never did that again. We never did that again. So yeah, I'm gonna say nothing. It was waking up on Christmas morning with nothing. That was like probably one of my worst Christmases ever. And why you
Stop it.
He's laughing. He's laughing. I can't stand him. Oh shit, this is great. So
I'm only laughing because you say if you agree to it, don't believe it.
Don't believe the hype.
That's the only piece of advice I could ever give on gift giving. Oh no, don't get me nothing. You better get that motherfucker something that's saying that shit. Let me see. The best gift. Oh God, we don't do anything like too extreme and big. So I'm gonna say, and we're talking about Christmas, right? So
No, nobody said Christmas.
all around.
I don't know why we talking about Christmas.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Christmas.
It's just in general. If you want to talk about Christmas, that's fine. But
I thought we was gonna talk about Christmas right this, but Oh. Well, shit, if that's the case, the best gift he ever got me, if we talk about Christmas, the best thing he ever did, like showing a gift and giving a gift, was rolling up in my car on motherfucking to pick me up from work. And that was just on any given day. That was amazing. That's the best gift he ever gave me. Yeah, absolutely.
Shit, it better
Jay?
be. Best response ever as well. Or that's the best response I've ever gotten out of her for a gift. So, worst gift she's ever gotten. My wife doesn't do bad gifts, so I guess in the moment it wasn't a bad gift. But I mentioned this to her the other day. She keeps, and Pooh, you know how serious I am about my ball shorts, my basketball shorts. She keep giving me these basketball shorts that the seams keep coming out, and I got strings hanging down to my. So I don't know what it is, man. It's like
You see this shit I got? You see this shit?
last few pair. It ain't your fault. It's the manufacturer's fault. You didn't know when you got them, but
It's not my fault. No, that's not a good example. Give a different one.
I just said it wasn't a bad gift in the moment, but they turned out to be bad because they keep falling apart. But
It's all about the moment. So let's talk about the moment. Go back.
in the moment, shit, man. I ain't really got a bad gift for me like that.
See, I'm so excited about this right now, guys.
Yeah.
Yes!
Not really a bad gift. I mean, if I got to pick out, she got me a few T-shirts that were like way obviously too small, and I'm like, what the fuck I got to? You telling me like I got to lose weight? The fuck you mean? But other than that,
He's one size, and no, I'm sorry, that's not your size, bro.
So, other than that, no. The best gift I've ever gotten. Undoubtedly, my Steelers blanket. I still use it every day. So she gave me a Steelers throw blanket for my recliner, and man, I use it every day. So
Gotta
you know,
do better. If that was his best gift, I got
What?
to wait.
so first of all, right, like first of all, shut the fuck up when I'm trying to give you a compliment.
I love you, babe.
Secondly, I'm saying, so this is what I mean. Like, my wife thinks, like, it has to be something, like, this is just how she's wired. Like, big gifts are automatically better than, like, smaller stuff. Which is why I appreciate this 12 Days of Christmas, because it's still things that we use years later, and, like, we appreciate them, as opposed to, like, one big thing that you appreciate in the moment, but you really don't get much use out of it, and you like it, but you know it was just big. So that's why, like, this is why it's my favorite gift, is because it's something I use and it's something I enjoy and I appreciate it. So it don't matter how big it is or how extravagant it was. Like, I love that blanket. So.
I love my husband. That was sweet, babe. I love you, Baba. You sound like Caden. Oh my god.
I feel like Uncle George. See the shit I got to deal with at home. Right.
Best and worst. I think the best thing that comes to mind is the grill. The smoker that was a gift for the Father's Day, my birthday. Can't remember which one.
Just Father's Day, your birthday, yeah.
So, you know, getting that made, being able to, you know, that my life was meaningful. I can't.
It keeps on giving.
I absolutely appreciate that gift. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
I appreciate it. A couple times. I love that gift that you gave.
Love that gift. And I was sitting here. I can't think of there's no classic story that comes to mind. There's definitely been some things I haven't liked, from shoes to shirts to pants, and I mean, you know, most of them I think get exchanged. You know, I think it's a thing where it's like, do you like these? You like these? Like, you're trying to, you know, guess if this is some, and really trying to drag me into your style of fashion. That's really what's happening. Like, ooh, and like, no, I'm not feeling that. And then over the years, I think it also became I can see you with these, and like, what do you think about these? And I thought you would like these. And some don't cut it. Some are stretch, and I try to, you know, like, you know what? Maybe let me see how those are, and then eventually I grow to like them, and some I don't. But I can't think of
a man who a few episodes ago, everything I have on, if people compliment it's because it's what my wife bought me.
And
my wife puts things together great.
The stuff they give me insults about, I eat and say I picked out myself. Like, oh, you don't like that? Oh, I picked that up.
You a lie.
Y'all hear that, listeners? I take all that. I take all that. But you know, I think that the other side of this, in terms of gift giving, I think, you know, as I was thinking, I was like, I can't think of one, but I know there have been occasions where we weren't feeling each other at the moment, and I think that affects the quality of the gift. So it's like, while I can't think of one, because I'm traumatized like that, I just bury that shit and just move on.
You are not traumatized.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I just tuck that shit in and keep it moving. But I'm sure there were years where I felt like, damn, that's all I'm getting, huh? But that's cool, because I get it. We ain't on the best of terms right now. I get it.
You got anything?
So, you know, it's all good. I can't think of nothing classic, though. I wish I could.
Gina.
The worst gift, I'm going to have to go with you on that, Ladine. Like, you stole my answer. It was nothing. And, I mean, generally, definitely not just on Christmas, but any occasion where I got nothing, like, that was the worst. Like, it just hurt my heart. So, talk about traumatized. And then my best gift, I have two that really stand out for me every time that, I think about this. So when we were dating, Al bought me a black suede, like a toboggan style coat. Wilson suede and leather. Y'all remember that store?
They still got them at the outlets, girl. Stop it. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta go Google some soup. Go ahead.
So he bought me this jacket, and the outside and
Losing you, Gina. Losing you.
Yeah. We're echoing in the background.
Is this better?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, in every pocket of the coat, it had pockets on the outside, two, at the waist, and then two inside pockets. In every pocket, he had a gift. And so it was like, I just kept getting gifts. Like, oh, this is so cute.
Oh, I love that. See, that's so
Oh,
dope.
it's the best. And I only remember, like, honestly, there was one of the gifts was a watch, but I really don't remember what the other gifts were. Because it was not because, but it's still even not remembering all of them was still the best ever. Just the thought and energy and effort that went into it, like, and there was so much out of his comfort zone, if you would. So, and then the next best gift, he bought me a white Tommy Hilfiger bathrobe. Softest bathrobe ever, right? But it was so special because he overheard me talking on the phone to one of my friends, telling her how I needed a bathrobe. And so the next occasion, he bought me this bathrobe. And it was just perfect because, like, he listened and he was just aware, and just so he got me this thing that I wanted, and it was just great. So those are my two best.
You wasn't supposed to say two best. I didn't get a second best.
You're not the host.
But seriously, I really would love to share a really quick, dope gift story that.
This one. You missed
please, you have to let me really quick. So, no, it was really dope because we just decided to do this 12 days of Christmas thing off the, like, just out of nowhere. I was like, hey, Jay, why don't we do this last year? So my grandmother had passed away on December 17th last year. And so I was on a flight and on my way to Puerto Rico. So there were some gifts, they're like, I didn't get to open until I got back. So it was so dope because while in Puerto Rico, I'm looking for stuff for my house. Like I wanted a new tostonera. And that's like the thing that flattens out the plantains when you go to cook them. And there were just a couple of things that, like, I really wanted. And just going to Puerto Rico, being there, like, it's my homeland. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my people. It was a completely different experience for me in the situation of what it was. And so I get back home and I come to open up one of my gifts, and two of my gifts. And one of them was, I'm about to cry. One of them was a license plate with a Puerto Rican flag on it that I have on my car right now. And I lost it. Like, I mean, lost it. I was hysterical. And then the other one was this giant tostonera with a Puerto Rican flag on it, and it was huge, and it was massive, and it was perfect, and it was just like, yes, babe, yes. And so, I'm looking at him, and I was like, do you have any idea, like, how much doper these gifts, like, really are? And he was just like, it was just beautiful. So it was very momentous. It's just shit like that, and I know that.
Who the man, Gina? Who the man?
Pushing 12 days of Christmas on other people because they can't do it. But even this year, like, we decided that we're still buying each other the gifts for the 12 days, but we want to open them on Christmas morning. You know what I mean? It's just that it's.
Oh, are we? I didn't know that. Okay.
So you didn't know that. You see, we had that conversation. But anyway, I just want I think it's a great gesture for the kids to be able to see too. I think it's very important for the children to be able to see their parents kind of like dote on each other. You know what I mean? And yeah, and for them to be able to watch us give each other gifts, and for them to watch us like they're there with us when we're looking for what to get for each other, and when we're, and I just really think that makes it 100 times better to have them see that, witness it, and really be a part of it and get excited with us. That's dope.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. That's why we call this the dopest podcast out there.
I mean, oh no!
I'm just saying. And we're going to end on that note. Ladine, you kind of brought us to, like, I don't know, it's just kind of one of those, for me, the drop the mic moment, right? And if we could have disconnected right then, I would have, right? And so for me, like, that's like the beauty of the gift giving. If you give somebody a gift that brings them to tears, like, that's the ultimate accomplishment. Like, as far as gift giving, that's just the best. So we're hoping this year, JR, you bring more tears. I'm just saying.
I'm on it, boss.
All right. Good night, y'all. We'll see you next week. Same time, same channel.
All
Good
right,
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Welcome to the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim. Join us as we discuss the latest in everything from entertainment and current events to the craziness that is our real life.
Let's laugh, let's live, let's talk about it. New episode every Tuesday on the Defy Life Podcast Network. And remember, if you're not defying life, then what are you doing? Lynn and Kim.